Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. How's everyone doing out there? Good evening. Happy end of February.
Yeah, crazy.
Can you believe it?
I feel like it went kind of fast.
February is over, y'all. What the freak, right?
Yeah, your birth month is over.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. Hey. We started off my birthday with a bang. It was a lot of fun. We talk about that tonight, as a matter of fact. I can't believe my birth month is over. 2 months into the year already. We have 10 months to go in 2025.
That's wild.
We feel old. Okay, I feel old.
You feel old.
I feel old. But I'll tell you, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good show tonight, of course. We are talking so many things. Oh my gosh, we got a rundown for you guys tonight. In just 1 hour's time, we'll be talking about Cecilia's latest book that she is eyeing down. Trust me, she is eyeballing this book. For those of you who remember The Inmate by Frida McFadden, well, now she has graduated on to her next book, The Housemaid. She's excited for this one, guys.
Yes, very excited.
Her and Kindle Unlimited are like best friends now, you know? Like, it's just...
Well, I might be buying this book.
She wants to buy this one. I mean, this is kind of her thing. We'll be getting into a book that she didn't care too much for. We'll get into that one later. She has a book club now, guys, at work, so she's really into this. She's book clubbing. But the problem is, well, their first book, at least to her, was a complete dud.
I mean, not a complete dud.
What book was it? Well, we'll get into that in just a little bit. Also, any more book suggestions, of course, as well. Cecilia will be taking those. We have wine tour to talk about. Temecula Wine Country Tour 2025 for us, 45 wineries in 12 months. Well, we got 6 down, a whole bunch more to go, 39 to be exact. CBU Homecoming was a couple weeks ago. Talk about our experience there. A delicious Italian spot that we recently tried. Of course, the latest in all of our sports, the Raiders, the Lakers, Ducks, Angels, Dodgers, LA Galaxy, and so much more coming up tonight, you guys. We're going to have ourselves fun. Grab you something delicious to snack on. Grab you something yummy to drink. You are now tuned in live to the Sports Cult Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio. Your direct feed for all that is sports.
IE Sports Radio fans, this show is brought to you by Planet Jerky Premium Brisket Beef Jerky. Planet Jerky is the official jerky of the 2022 California League champion Lake Elsinore Storm, Single A affiliate of the San Diego Padres. This all brisket jerky has gluten-free options, contains no MSG, no sodium nitrate, is low in sugar, and high in protein. Go to their website at planetjerky.net and follow them on Instagram at Planet Jerky. Planet Jerky, the jerky that's on a whole other planet.
Hey there, IE Sports Radio fans. Be sure to check out our sponsor, Seal the Deal Wax Seals by Cecilia B. You just finished your very own wedding or baby shower invitations and you're looking for that extra special touch? Maybe you just wrote a letter to a relative or a friend and you want to add to their smile when they receive it. Then seal the deal with Cecilia's handmade sealing wax stamps for your invitations, letters, and gifts. You bring the deal, we'll bring the seal. You can find them on Instagram at SealTheDeal_wax stamps and on Facebook, Seal the Deal Wax Seals.
Rise and shine. It's 4 a.m. The stars are still out. The sun is beneath the horizon, but it's time to punch in and go to work. The comfort of your warm-ups turns into the grinding out of your reps as the clinking and the clanking of the plates create a symphony of euphoria. There's no other feeling like it. Earn it, burn it, and take what's yours. IE Sports Radio has proudly partnered with Vital Apparel, a brand that not only fits great, but also promotes and donates to mental health research. Use our code IESR to get 15% off their comfortable and inspiring gym wear and help them on their amazing journey to support mental health. Go hard, take part in your iron therapy, and be strong. Because when your mental health is as strong as you are, there's no telling how far you'll go. For the last 10 years, IE Sports Radio has been bringing you amazing content ranging from interviewing legendary athletes, coaches, and other authorized media personnel to building tailor-made shows dedicated to all major sports cities around the country. Make sure to follow us at IE Sports Radio on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube to keep up with the latest in sports and with all of our shows. Also, make sure to check out our daily updated website at iesportsradio.com. At iesportsradio.com, you can see our daily show schedule and check out all of our show pages with personal bios to learn a little bit more about each of our awesome hosts. In addition to our show pages, you can catch the IE Sports Radio blog, Hall of Fame, Fans of the Month page, and our merchandise shop, including t-shirts, tank tops, caps, long sleeves, hoodies, and more. For now over a decade here at IE Sports Radio, we've continued to be by the fans, for the fans, and we thank you all for your support and for making IE Sports Radio your direct feed for all that is sports.
Okay, you're weird.
Somebody's got to be vibing with me. That beat is too hard to not be like enjoying yourself. I mean, come on. How are you not into that? Like, it doesn't hit you no kind of way. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my wife.
Yep.
So, anyway, thank you guys all so very much for tuning in. You're amazing. We appreciate you all. This is, of course, the latest episode, number 78 of the Sports Couple Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Well, the week has finally come to a conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jesus. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
We love our students. We love our students.
Of course you do.
But you know, teacher life.
Otherwise, we would not be teachers.
Exactly. But boy, oh boy, do these weeks, man. This is because we got off a really cool, nice little president's break. Not everybody gets a president's break.
No.
Our spring break is 1 week shorter. It's only 1 week, but I don't give a crap. When you do this, when you're in education, you need your breaks.
Yes.
So I am totally fine with having a break in February and then one later in April.
Yeah.
Only part is this time. Only rough part for us is you got 8 weeks this time.
It's a long haul.
Oh, it's a long one.
But we got this. We got this.
It's gonna be fun. We're excited.
Just gotta take one day at a time and breathe. And yeah.
What's that saying? Woosa. You got to breathe a little. It's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy. But hey, let's get it. We love our students. Like I said, we love our jobs. But boy, having little breaks is nice. So with that said, you guys, appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Our boy Taryn, appreciate you, good stuff, for tuning in. Ralph Calise has had a great show, by the way. The Yinzer Report just came off air right now. Mark is about to be live in just a little bit, man, after our show. But big ups to him. Big ups to everybody tuning in, man. Appreciate you all again. Once again, shout out to our awesome sponsors, Planet Jerky, Premium Brisket Beef Jerky, Seal the Deal Wax Seal. This little lady right here making her little wax stamps. They are awesome. Then, of course, big ups to Vital Apparel. Remember, vtapparel.com. Head on over. IESR is the code you want to enter with your first purchase. Get yourself 15% off. Help us out. Help them out with our awesome gym wear and the fight to take on that monster of mental health, because unfortunately not everybody's always in the best state of mind. But hey, this is pretty cool. They give it away to charities for mental health, so that's pretty awesome. And of course, big shout out and thank you to our newest sponsor, Raw Nutrition. You want some guns, baby? Then get on over to Raw Nutrition. Get rawnutrition.com. Promo code IESR for 10% off. Gets you your creatines, your BCAs, your whey proteins, all the goodies. It's like a cornucopia of fitness goodies. All right. Get on over there. Help support them. Help support us. Appreciate you. Of course, give us a follow here at TSCP_IESR. Show us some love. We appreciate you. Give us a follow. We give a follow back on TikTok. We're really, really taking off on TikTok.
Yeah, it's the place to be.
It's the place to be in. X, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Follow us up, all that. And of course, you can also become a supporter. We appreciate you guys. If you'd like to become supporters, hear that link down there. Give us a follow. Check out our website. Of course, as you just saw, iesportsradio.com/the sports couple perspectives. There's a little become a supporter link at the top. Hey, for just $5, you help support us. We appreciate you. We'll give you a shout out on the show. We appreciate you guys, really. Thank you for keeping us going. So, with that said, we got so much to get into today, guys. Again, big ups, thank you to all of our listeners out there. Like I said, we got all kinds of things to get into. Cecilia's most, in my opinion, her favorite author of the moment. Okay, a book that she did not like. We are going to get into our wine country tour so far this year of the beautiful city of Temecula and wine country. We'll be talking about our experience at CBU Homecoming, where they honored my class was one of the three, the 2015, CBU class 2015, a local pizza pasta place in Marietta that is delicious. And we're going to get into our sports later. What the hell are the Raiders going to do in the draft? Probably nothing. The Lakers get Luka. How good is this? Let's talk about it. The Ducks continue to look like the Ducks. The Angels continue to fall apart. The Dodgers. What's going on with Ohtani right now? Ooh, what's he going to be doing this season? And the LA Galaxy. Are they good enough to repeat this year as champs? I don't know, but we got plenty to get into tonight. And of course, our thoughts. Hey, don't forget, this is the last day of February. And what happened this month? Super Bowl 59. We haven't been on air since last month, you guys. So, yeah, our apologies. We were supposed to be on last week, of course.
But unfortunately, I got sick.
She wasn't.
I have a little stuffy nose, but yeah.
Wasn't feeling very good. But it's okay. She's better now.
Yeah.
Kind of. But anyway. With that said, guys, let's jump into our first topic of the night. Cecilia's new favorite author, like low key. Last week we talked about The Inmate, a book that she absolutely, or last month, a book that she absolutely loved. You loved this book.
Yes, it was really good.
So for those who didn't listen to last month's show, what was so good about this book?
Everything. Fast-paced read. Chapters are really short. She keeps you at the edge of your seat, or if you're freaking standing, then she keeps you on the edge of your toe, or the tip of your toes. I mean,
whichever, right?
Just overall, really, wow, how she wrote this book.
Well,
I would highly recommend it.
And you've been a fan of hers, like you really have.
I've read this book. This is the only first book I've only read from her.
You've been a big fan. Like I think this is pretty cool. You've been such a big fan of hers.
I found my new genre of
Yes.
reading, which is she's considered psychological thrillers.
And you have been on her stuff.
Mhm.
Now, you're looking forward to her next book. Or I guess she's already released these, obviously, but
Yeah,
the next one in line.
Mm-hmm.
Care to introduce it?
It's called The Housemaid by Frida McFadden.
And that's all. That's it. That's her
And,
introduction.
Yeah. From what I read, just the little description on the back of the book, or for instance on Kindle Unlimited, I mean, little description that they give, what it's about is this lady who cleans houses and like for rich people, well-off people, and like finds out like their most dirtiest secrets that they keep hidden in a way. And yeah, I don't know how it goes on from there, but obviously I'm assuming she reveals secrets from these rich people.
She's a secret revealer. Just kidding. But interesting, right? I mean, this is kind of cool. Fun read. Cecilia, okay, so we think we found her genre. Let's just be real. Okay. She has enjoyed these books. What about these books? Both of them. Of course, you haven't read The Housemaid yet.
No, not yet.
But The Inmate, you loved it. You know you're going to love The Housemaid already. You haven't even read it yet. What is it that draws you into these books?
Well, from the first one, like I said, they're kind of like an easy, short read. The chapters are not too long. She still gives like enough details, and she still gives like good depth of explaining things. But I don't know. It's just, I love how it's a page turner, and there's never a dull moment. It is not like it's always high, because like obviously you don't want to always to stay high and then like be at the end be like, okay, well, no, it's still like I don't know how to like very level, but in a good level it stays. Sorry, I'm not making sense.
Good level. Just kidding. No, she is really suspense. Like, what is it? Suspense.
Well, it's a thriller. I mean, I guess you can call that suspense.
Murder mystery thriller type of shit. That's her thing, guys. She's like into that.
Yeah.
It's like her thing.
Which I'm kind of surprised that I do, because I'm a scaredy cat.
Yeah. Okay, I wasn't gonna say anything, but
like even it's very quiet, because obviously it's just Larry and myself living here, and like he'll do like not even intentionally. Like I'll be cooking or whatever, and then he just comes around the corner. I'm like, you scared me, and he's like, it's just me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, I don't know. I think too, when I focus too much on something, I'm just in that zone and in that focus that I'm not aware of my surroundings.
She's a startler.
Yeah, very much.
She loves to.
But it's kind of funny. But I like her books. I like the way that she writes. So, so far from. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like The Housemaid too, though.
Oh, I'm positive it's your thing. Big ups to our boy. Our new dude, by the way, Brian Franconi. This guy's awesome. He is the host of our brand new Boston show, by the way. Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
The Beantown Sports Pound. Woof, woof. He's awesome. Cool cat right here. Gotta check him out soon. But anyway, big ups to our boy Brian, man. But yes. What do you think?
Then what I'm looking forward to is that this is a three book series. And the first one is going to be made into a movie. So that's even more exciting. So I love comparing the two, because obviously we always say typical thing, cliche thing, but I don't care. We tend to love the books more than the movies, but still cool to see the books come to life, though.
Yeah. No.
Technically it's a 4-book, but the 4th book you can read in between the 2nd and 3rd book, or you can leave it to the end, or you don't have to read it at all. But it's just like just a little side note of the main character in the book, which I don't know the main character. I don't know her name. She
is like into these, I'm telling you. And that's good. It's a good thing, right? It's a good thing. Books are so cool. I gotta tell you, we just recently, a couple days ago, and this is pretty cool. Got those out there. We just found like a pretty cool a little place in Marietta called the Corner Bookstore.
Yeah.
And they have some freaking sweet books, guys.
You should show your books
I
that you
know. I know.
For him not being a reader, he got more books than I did.
I'm a history guy. All right. This is pretty cool. A little price tag. This is pretty cool. History's biggest blunders. This is funny, okay? Because I'm kind of an a-hole.
Kind of.
Actually,
No,
yeah. I mean, stuff like this is pretty funny. Hitler invades the Soviet Union, and it kind of tells you what an idiot he was to invade them in the winter. I mean, we knew that, right? Historians out there, you know, but I'm just saying it's kind of funny. Or some of these blunders, all right? I mean, it is what it is. I'm not trying to offend nobody, but I'm just saying, look, kind of cool.
It's part of our history, so.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
Exactly. Yeah. British troops massacre workers at Peterloo. I mean, okay, I'm sorry. I'm like not even, but I'm gonna say this is pretty cool, man. Some of the craziest deals. Argentina invades the Falkland Islands. This was actually not that long ago. This is 1982. And once again, some really cool things here in this book. I love it. You can find this book anywhere. This is a great read. I've been having fun with it, reading it and picking it up every now and then over the past week. I've loved it.
He'll be using them in his history classes.
I will, seriously.
So he's a historian.
You guys, this right here. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. This, something Cecilia found. This is pretty sweet. Okay. This is cool. It goes through everything from the Revolution, okay, Amarev is what I like to call it, the American Revolution, all the way up to the present. Pretty cool. Actually, like 2016. But it's pretty neat. There's a lot of cool stories in here of how everything kind of falls into place.
Seriously, the meat and potatoes of history. Like
in short snippets.
If you really just want everything throughout history, that's what you should get.
This is a great book.
History teachers would have just done that. No, I'm just
right. And then one of my all-time favorite stories that was passed down for a couple thousand years. Okay, well, actually for a couple hundred years, till good old Homer decided, let me just write this down. Okay. The Iliad, the famous Iliad and the Odyssey. This is one of my all-time favorites. Don't get me wrong. I love the movie Troy. I love that movie.
He does.
It's not entirely accurate. This is the real story. It's a pretty thick book, as you can see. This is the real story.
Like it's probably really tiny writing, huh?
Oh yeah, I mean, look at this.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just tiny little, but great story. One of the all-time greats right here. The warrior Achilles, one of the greatest ever to touch the earth. Okay, obviously others, Genghis Khan, some of the greatest warriors. And Blue's gonna make an appearance here in the show. Oh, there she is. Blue has made her entrance, ladies and gentlemen. Look, is she gonna say anything?
She's like, nope, I'm just
all right.
Here passing by.
She made a cameo. That was about it. So, but again, guys, the Iliad and the Odyssey, of course, the story of Odysseus after the Trojan War. This is the last couple of weeks here of the Trojan War and Odysseus's 10-year journey home, I think longer than that, but just beautiful, beautiful book. Mm-hmm. And once again, I mean, it's just really cool. Isn't it? I mean, a really cool story, fascinating story, obviously one of my all-time favorites. But what I'm saying is we found all of these. Cecilia found herself a book too called The Shack.
Yeah.
Christian story.
Sorry. Yeah. I didn't get to finish it. It was my mom's book. She had it. It's a Christian book. Unfortunately, it's about well, not unfortunately, because anyway, it's about a couple who ends up losing one of their youngest children to, I believe it was an abduction. It's not a true story, so it's fiction. And he goes through this like roller coaster ride in a way with God, and like it helps make his faith stronger in a way. And but yeah, I didn't get to finish reading it when I was younger, because my mom, by the time that I was reading it, my mom had someone borrow it, and then they never returned it, because you know how that goes. But it's all good. But we checked out that bookstore and I saw it and I was like, oh, well, like it reminds me, obviously my mom, and I obviously want to know like what happens and everything. They made a movie about it too. So I've seen the movie, but I haven't seen it in like so long. But it would be nice to read the book and then rewatch the movie and everything like that.
That's pretty cool. And these books are super cheap. These were we spent like $20 total, I think, on these great books. We're big advocates, guys. You know, I love my mom used to read to me when I was a kid. It was the coolest thing ever. I didn't become a reader. Cecilia did. She became a big reader. Doesn't mean I don't like to read. It's just, I got to be interested in it. As you can see my books here that I have. But I will tell you this, the history of the Marietta, of the corner bookstore. They're called Friends of the Marietta Library now, basically the corner bookstore. And I love it because Marietta, long story short, in the early 90s, when Marietta became a city, I guess this county wasn't really about having them a library to use those funds for that, and these women actually fought for it to make a library. But until the library was actually created, they actually just made like a place with books for all the kids, children, or the teenagers. I mean, everybody. Books are awesome, right? I mean, think about it, guys. We're talking about 100 years ago. Books were like the biggest thing in the world before radio.
It was the only entertainment,
right? Before the picture show. Okay, I think 1906 was the very first film ever made. It's crazy. I mean, think about that. Before that, books were everything, and to some people like you, they still are. So I'm just saying,
which is crazy to think in a way, like how that still survived. And I'm so glad it has.
Kind of like avocados. The Mexica tribe kept them alive, or the quote-unquote Aztecs. No such thing as an Aztec. They're called the Mexica tribe. But don't want to give a history lesson, but I'm just saying Aztlan was is the heaven of the Mexica. Therefore, they just became Aztecs over the years. But Mexica. Anyway, that was their name. But anyway, with that said, guys, so really cool books. Books are cool. But getting into this deal. So not all books, though, catch the excitement of everybody. And well, so you got herself into a cool little book club at work. They're awesome women. Just saying. But the first book, I think, was actually the first book Cecilia didn't like.
Yeah. It
wasn't like she hated it, but something that she just kind of learned she's not into. And that book was?
You want me to say it?
Fourth Wing.
Fourth Wing.
Okay, what was it?
Oh, man.
Don't gotta get crazy. I'm just saying.
I'm not, but I am so sorry to the people who like it and to the writer. I haven't read anything from her, so this was my first book that I've read from her, and I'm forgetting the writer's name now, or the author. Dang it. But anyway.
Hey, Brandon.
I don't know. It's considered fantasy, young adult. I guess that's like a new thing now. I'm not quite sure. Young adult kind of thing. I don't know. It was so hard for me to get through. I haven't read a book like that in a long time, in the genre of fantasy, and I haven't read a book where I just couldn't continue to read it. So yeah, this was our first book in the book club with my colleagues, which I'm so glad and so happy because I've never experienced anything like this. So to do this with my colleagues who I love working with, makes this even fun. So I'm really hoping and praying that, obviously, we're doing the next topic for this month is books that are going to become movies. So we could all possibly be reading, The Housemaid. If not, I'll be reading that on my own time because I definitely want to continue to read her stuff.
But
Rebecca Yarros, there you go. That's the writer of Fourth Wing.
Sorry, Rebecca.
It was just boring. Not enough details, not enough like backstory. It just like went away right away. Just went into like their world and everything. I don't know, like the whole setup of it all. Supposedly too, I was hearing things. I don't know how true it is. I should have looked it up. But I guess Rebecca Yarros is originally a romance novel writer thing. Writer thing. Sorry,
she's a writer thing. Just kidding.
So this was her first time venturing out into a new topic, a new genre. So I give her
Mhm.
props for trying. And the book does have potential, but I feel like she just rushed through it. Like rushed writing and everything. Like it seemed like she was on a time crunch or something. And I'm so sorry. Please, people, don't hate me. I think I would give her like a second chance and like try to read something that is, well, obviously Fourth Ring is her first, first thing that she's ever tried to otherwise, I mean, other than romance and whatnot. I'll try probably some of her other writings and her other books that she's written. It's not like I'm not gonna read any of her stuff, but this one I feel like was just not her thing. And then I heard too that they're gonna make a TV show out of it, and it's kind of weird to say because I never say that, but I feel like I'll probably like the series more than the books. And I didn't even finish reading it. I told my colleagues I did, but I just looked up what I could and I stopped. There's, I think, 39 chapters, and I only got to chapter 15.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I feel so bad.
I mean, okay,
But
I don't know. Let's just be real. Not everything's for everyone.
no, and I totally get that.
And like for instance, today was a really, really cool conclusion. It was the FIA WEC World Endurance Championship from Qatar. That was a 10-hour race today. Guess what? Like IMSA, obviously, the endurance races. Cecilia can give a crap less about any type of racing. She's not a NASCAR fan, not endurance.
Sorry.
But hey, it's not for everybody, right?
No.
You know what I mean? Like she's more of like the gymnastics kind of person.
Yeah.
She loves, she tolerates baseball because it was what she grew up
I
watching.
actually like baseball.
Until I say I want to go to 3 Storm games in a row.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
See what I mean? The Lake Elsinore Storm, I cannot wait. We are just, April 5th, I believe, is opening night. I'm excited for that. But like I said, during the summertime, I'm like, let's go to a Storm game. Okay. 2 days in a row, let's go to a Storm game. I'm
fine for 2 days in a row, but anything more than that, I'm like, oh, that's like
see what I mean?
Same old.
See, well, I'm just saying. So once again, different strokes for different folks, right? Once again, Rebecca Yarros, I'm sure, great author for those who love it. And don't get me wrong, we looked at YouTube videos. People adored her. People loved it, and others slammed it. It is what it is, right? Not everybody likes IE Sports Radio. Whatever, screw you. I'm just saying, and she can say the same thing to anybody. It is what it is. But what I'm saying is, you know what? It is what it is. But for somebody like her who loves books like this, okay, The Inmate, The Housemaid, this one didn't really excite her too much. It is what it is. Doesn't mean you shouldn't read it.
Yeah, no. I say still give it a try. Yeah, if you like it, that's great, awesome. And if you don't, then yeah, you're on the same page as me and you totally understand. At first, I thought I was the only one because, like, I am out of my colleagues. I was the only one who didn't like it. I felt so bad. I thought they were gonna hate me, but they just laughed and were just like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, well, it's okay. Like, it's like what he said. It's not for everyone. So, but I mean, I give them props for liking it. Obviously, they saw something different than what I could see. So,
it's her thing. Once again, she found her books. It is what it is. Hey, some people in her book club probably won't like some of the books she likes. She's not. It is what it is, right? But at the end of the day,
point of
that's
a book club.
That's it. And look at she's doing her thing, kicking ass and taking names, reading these other books, enjoying them, and that's what it's all about, right? So once again, I mean, that's just what we do here. We love the different stuff going on, and hey, at least she gave it a try. I'm proud of her for giving this book a try. Hey, maybe you should try it out, see if you like it. Who knows?
Yeah.
But also, any book suggestions? This woman loves to read, trust me. So again, any book suggestions out there that you guys like, any great books you have read in the past, preferably murder mystery clue type.
Even if it's because, like I said, I'm trying to think. Like, I don't think I've ever read anything fantasy. So this was the first one, and it just didn't catch my interest. So I don't know if fantasy is for me or not. Or maybe this was just, I don't know. But I'm open to any kind of suggestion. Anything that will catch my interest, obviously, I'll give it a shot.
whatever it might be, I will say. So really quick, guys, I do want to jump into some sports really fast because, of course, we spent some good time on the books today. Obviously, before we get to our wine country tour, I will start off with Super Bowl. Well, we were on in January. We're only on once a month now. Super Bowl 59 was so beautiful. I'm sorry. I hate the Chiefs in every facet. Is what it is, right? Raider fans is what that's the way it is. But to see these guys lose the way they did was hilarious. Whatever. The Eagles were way better. I loved it. I'm happy we both picked the Eagles.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
The only time. No, I'm kidding.
Sorry. Yeah, these fools. I guess, I don't know. Screw these guys. But anyway, Eagles played really, really well. First time Cecilia didn't really care for the halftime performance. I mean, she didn't really care for any. If it's not pop or something like that, she's not into
totally
it.
True.
Well, you didn't care for the Dr. Dre and Snoop one and all that a couple of years ago.
I liked it, but yeah, there were some parts where I was just like, oh, okay. Obviously, rap is just not my thing, unfortunately. Like it's like with books. People are gonna like it, people are gonna hate it.
There you go.
It is what it is.
There you go.
But this halftime show, yeah, I didn't. Not trying to be mean. What's his name? Who
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. He's talented. Don't get me wrong. I feel like he should have just kept it professional, though. This is a business.
Oh, with the diss on Drake. Yes. Hey, he got beef. He wanted to issue the beef.
Yeah, but keep that on your own personal stuff, not on something where you catch everybody's. I don't know. I say you should be professional.
Some people thought the same, and I'm saying, the man said what he said. Is what it is. You got some of the all-time biggest diss tracks out there. Oh my goodness! Hit them up. Who shot you? Tupac, Biggie, The Game. Oh, Game Over. 300 bars.
Do that on.
Yeah, I know.
A halftime show or whatever sport does.
No Vaseline, Ice Cube. I'm just saying there are some diss tracks. The legendary ones.
I'm not saying that they shouldn't be out there. I'm just saying when you're performing for a sport or performing for something that is not technically your own, what do they do? Tour.
True.
Then leave that on the outside.
True. I mean,
keep this professional. We all look forward to the halftime show, so we want to be, entertained. We want to see a really cool rapper, singer, whatever the performer is, to be professional and really well. Like I said, even though I might not have, I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to, who'd you say? Snoop Dogg and
Dre,
Mary
J. Blige, Eminem.
I did like, some of what they performed, though.
That was cool a couple years ago in LA.
Like I said, that's the only time I'll hear them, but I still give them props. I still, went out of my way to watch them and listen to them.
Well, once again, to each their own. I understand. Understood. Thought it was pretty cool. It's pretty sweet seeing Serena Williams out there getting down. She was getting
that was cool.
She was getting it. was pretty cool. So, anyway, guys, big game there. Really happy for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Third. Oh, how cool is that?
That was their first time winning in how long, right?
Since 2017 or 18. I mean, that's their second one. I love it. They've been to 3 of them. They've won 3 in the last 8 years now, or 7 years. They've done amazing. Congratulations to those guys, man. What a big deal there. And now I want to jump into something a little bit different. A couple weeks ago, we went to something super cool. Back on, what was it, 15th? Around there?
For what?
15th, after Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah, we didn't go. Yeah.
And this is awesome. I'm just throwing it out there, man. CBU Homecoming 2025 was awesome. We had some cool stuff that day.
Yeah.
We got some lanyards, and I got my little mug that I should be showing off.
But that's because I'm connected to him.
Right. I got my Lancer mug. So I got to scrape the price off there on the bottom. It's not really, I kind of worked it off already. But look at that. My little the Lancer mug. My alumni mug. So happy. I used to have one of these and I broke it. Actually, I didn't break it. I don't know what happened.
It got lost in the move when we moved
It did, but I'm so happy. Lance up, Lance up, Lance up.
Well, you got to do it.
Okay, fine. You don't want to post it? Anyway, I'm happy. All right. Loving it. CBU, man, that was a fun day. We got some cool pictures in there. We got some fun pictures, took pictures of the campus everywhere. Once again, if you give us a follow, which hoping all of you have already, if you haven't, it's not too late. TSCP_IESR, Instagram, Twitter, the big one, of course, right now, TikTok, all right, Facebook, everywhere you can think, X, of course. Check us out on there. But yeah, we have some great pictures of the campus. Such a great place, revisiting the campus and all that good stuff. Got to chill, got to enjoy ourselves, watched a great game, and boy, oh boy, that game was a little too close for comfort.
Yeah.
Homecomings aren't supposed to be that close, guys. Just kidding. But it was a good day. CBU defeated Utah Tech 86-83. Scared the living crap out of me. And we sat really close too.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I feel like there's no bad seat in the house.
No,
you literally could sit anywhere and still get a good view of the court and the players.
The Fowler Arena is really cool. Love that place. Enjoyed it, and just what a cool spot, man. We were in, and this is cool. They celebrated class 2015, and then a couple of the other classes that were a little bit older, but pretty cool, super neat. We got some free food that day. Super nice people. Just really, really nice. Got to take a picture on the big blow up couch and all that.
Oh, yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Just enjoyed ourselves. Had a great time. Delicious food, of course. It was a lot of fun. I really, really had a good time. We had a great time at CBU. And big up, once again, one big Lance up.
And he got some goodies too, some shirts and everything that, that we bought ourselves. And then they offered, plenty of stuff. It was really cool.
It was awesome.
I liked how they celebrated his school year.
It was sweet. I loved it. I've never had one of those, but it's the 10-year this year, which is crazy. But then, hey, if they ever celebrate 2020, that was my master's. So I got two homecomings from CBU. So it's been 5 years this year. My gosh, it's crazy.
That's wild.
Crazy, man. I'm old. Just kidding. But anyway, big ups to CBU. Awesome, man. One more time. Lance up, or how to do it? Lance up. For the free throws. But yeah, loved it. It was awesome. Such a great time. So looking forward to go back there very soon. So there you have it. And of course, let's go ahead and roll through our sports really quick before we come back. We got a whole bunch of things to get into actually. When we come back, we're taking ourselves we should take a quick break and come back. We got to run through our scores, our teams, and talk a little about that. And of course, our wine country tour. It's probably going to take one break tonight. Sorry. But when we come back, we're going to jump into all that good stuff. You are listening to the Sports Couple Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is supposed to be right back after this.
What's up, New York? This is Ricky K coming at you at the NY State of Sports, a new show here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Listen to me every Thursday afternoon as we bring you the latest takes on the Yankees, Mets, Jets, Giants, Knicks, Nets, Rangers, Devils, and Islanders. Plus, you get some college hoops and what's the local sports events going on in the area. It's a state that never sleeps, so why not get the opinions and sports takes that never sleep? Again, every Thursday, 2 p.m. to the NY State of Sports. We'll see you then.
It's IE Sports Radio. It is your direct feed for all that is sports. It is Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris every Tuesday night right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris is the most comprehensive view on Philadelphia sports exclusively right here on IE Sports Radio. You know what it is, your direct feed for all that is sports. Tuesday night, IE Sports Radio, Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris.
Are you a Tar Heel, Blue Devil, Demon Deacon, or maybe even a Gamecock? Do you cheer for the Panthers, the Canes, the Crown? And check out the Carolina Sports Update every week with me, Neil Curtis, to get the latest and greatest on all the sports action in the Carolinas. We'll be talking pro sports, ACC and SEC football, basketball, baseball, and everything in between. We'll even talk a little Formula One racing now and again. So, for the best hour of Carolina sports coverage, catch me each week on Carolina Sports Updates with Neil Curtis, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hello, sports fans. It's me, your boy Larry B, and I want to walk you through the world of sports. No, not just the mainstream major TV deal type sports, although those are important too. But let me be your guide through your journey of all sports, from college to the pros, the minors, and everything in between. Each week, we are talking sports galore with true diehards just like you from a hardcore fan's perspective that's sure to quench your thirst around leagues you may know all too well and some you may even discover here. That's right, sports fans. If you love sports of all kinds, enjoy hearing amazing sports stories, and respect all sports because you know how difficult any of them can be to play or compete in, then this is your show. Join me, your boy Larry B, on the defining moment each week here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports, and let the sports come to you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sports Couple Perspectives, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. That's too dramatic.
You always are.
That's good. Okay. With that said, you guys, welcome back. We appreciate you all so very much for tuning on in tonight. We start things off with some books. Because, you know, Cecilia loves her books. We had to get a little book journey in there. Some of her newest books she likes very much. One that she didn't care for. And, well, we talked a little bit about CBU and our awesome homecoming adventure. That was a lot of fun. Now it's time to jump on into our sports, you guys. Well, obviously CBU, great stuff. But we're going to do a little rapid fire through our sports, that we rep and share on. Well, we're going to start things off with the Raiders. I hate them. That's just it. That's it. Next segment. I'm just kidding. But, okay. So, being around, look, we're happy, okay? Since we've been on air last time, well, I guess they've done some things right. I'm sorry. Like I told you before, we love you, Al. Mark, we know you mean well, bro, but you're not the dude, man. Let Tom Brady drive. Sit in the back seat, count your millions. Let Brady do this. All right, let him drive the car, because let's just put it like this: the man can drive. You don't need to be driving anywhere. Does that mean? I'm sorry, bro. Lifetime Raider right here. Love you. Love your father. Let him do his thing, okay? Please. Please and thank you. I will tell you, happy having him aboard, okay? Everybody's talking about Tom Brady going after Matthew Stafford. Okay, well, we know that's not going to happen. He's going to stay with the Rams, okay? We know that. But will there be a new quarterback in Las Vegas? Yeah, definitely. Will it be Sam Darnold? You heard Kel Henderson on Tuesday evening on Sin City Sports here on IE Sports Radio. He does not want Sam Darnold. And I'm not opposed to having Sam Darnold from the Vikings, but he was a former USC Trojan. Okay, I think first ever true freshman to start a college game at USC years ago. Okay, I get it. But when it comes down to it, guys, I don't know. Maybe not. Russell Wilson, will he be the guy? I don't know. Is Pete Carroll going to go after him? Justin Fields, I think the Steelers are going to hold on to him. So I don't know. All right, from what I understand. But I don't know. Some people are really pushing towards Darnold. He had a decent year, okay? Over 4,300 yards last time around in his last season with the Vikings, over 35 touchdowns. Okay, but he's going to cost a pretty penny. What are we going to do there?
Can't blame him.
Yeah, I mean, hey, the man wants to get paid. I don't blame him whatsoever, but it is what it is. All right, Paulo Mao, he is going to be returning this year, which is pretty cool, you know. He's going to be, I'm happy he can grow with the team. And Kyle Phillips also, we just recently re-signed him, you know, one of our wide receivers. So cool. But overall, guys, Pete Carroll has a big deal. He's big deal going right now, okay? Patrick Graham, cool. That's his dude for defense. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if this freaking defense can actually do something, because they were terrible last year. Couldn't stop a goddamn cold, okay? They couldn't stop anything. I mean, it was horrible. So overall, what do you think? I mean, the big deal was signing Stafford. That was what everybody, or at least a lot of the fans, wanted. I don't know. Look, would you be upset if we signed any of these quarterbacks? They're all battle tested. They're all proven. Or do you think we should just get a youngster in the draft? Because we have the freaking, 6th pick? So do you think we should go young with a guy that is not experienced in the NFL? Or sign one of these free agent veterans who've been in the game before?
Dang, that's hard.
It's kind of hard, huh? I don't know.
I feel like you should go with someone who's been playing the game.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Even though you said that they're gonna be costing money, though, but has to be a risk you have to be willing to take, because
it's hard.
Obviously you want to win.
Yeah. I mean, and the Raiders are notorious for not winning. So, winning is something we're like, what is this? What is this win?
I know, you don't make sense. You're mad still when they win.
I'm mad because they play like shit the whole game, and they finally win. They pull out a victory out of nowhere, and I'm like, wow. This goes to show you probably should have been winning the whole goddamn game, but no, you didn't pull your head out of your ass.
And still won. Anyway,
the Raiders piss me off. But hey, big ups to our boy Ralph. We appreciate you guys, man. You guys are incredible. Ralph here. Who does Cecilia want for the Raiders to have at quarterback? Well, there you go. Look, if I gotta pick somebody, all right, I'm not hating on Cam Ward coming from Miami out of college, but I don't want a rookie quarterback, guys.
No?
No. If we're gonna get anybody out of all these cats, look, Sam Darnold wouldn't be terrible. I know Kale didn't really care for him.
He could be the next, what's his name, Tom Brady?
Yeah, well, I mean, a rookie quarterback, yeah,
yes.
But I don't know. But maybe if Russell Wilson came over, I guess that's not horrible. If I had to pick somebody, I would say Russell Wilson right now. But at the end of the day, look, what do you do? He was in the Steelers last year. Ralph will tell you here that he didn't really care for him. I understand that. But let's see what he can do. He's won a Super Bowl in the past. He's in his last, couple of years of being in the NFL. Let it be, But overall, I don't really know. The Raiders got a lot of issues to figure out. Tom Brady has a big plate in front of him, but the man can eat. And you know what? I'll tell you right now, Tom Brady is going to be the dude to turn the Raiders around. It's not going to be in one season. If it is, cool. but
Yeah, I think it's going to take some time.
it's gonna take some time
Unfortunately.
because this team is a
But fortunately.
gosh damn train wreck. So anyway, yeah, the Raiders are very pitiful. So he's got a mess. He's got to turn. He's got to, you know the deal, guys. So all right, well, we're gonna transition on over now into those Los Angeles Lakers. Yeah, baby. Well, let's just get into these guys really fast. The quick nuts and bolts. Look, since the last time we were on, oh my gosh, groundbreaking trade. Goodbye, Anthony Davis. Hello, Luka Doncic. And I'll tell you, I'm excited. Luka from the Mavericks he's phenomenal. Some people can't stand him on defense, but I don't care. The man can score. No, this wasn't a freaking conspiracy deal put together by the NBA and Adam Silver or whatever. Shut up. But what I will tell you guys is, look, him and James together, let's see. They kicked ass the other day. They defeated the Timberwolves 111 to 102, which is pretty cool. James, 33 points, 17 rebounds, pretty solid. Luka scored 21 points of his own, 13 rebounds. Guys, Luka is that next guy in the NBA to carry the NBA for a while. LeBron's got another what? This might be his last season. I don't know. But overall, I mean, knowing LeBron, it won't be. But I will tell you right now, this is the 4th consecutive victory for the Lakers, and they've been doing pretty okay, all right? They're 14-3 since January 12th or January 21st. Hey, won 14 games, you lost 3. Something's working. Right? Something's working. So stop talking shit, okay? Everybody out there, Laker fans that are mad or whatever. This is a winning franchise. It sucks when we start losing. We're not the Raiders. I have enough of that with the Raiders. Please, God. I have enough losing with the Raiders. I'm accustomed to losing with the Raiders. The Lakers, it sucks when they lose because I'm not used to that with these guys. But let's see what's going on. Let's see how things go. It was a crazy trade, but I'll tell you right now, man, this has been a great run so far. Lakers, I believe tonight, if I'm not mistaken, we got the Clippers, which is pretty cool. I think, yeah, we're playing the Clippers in a few minutes, actually, 7 p.m. Pacific time. So I'm excited for that. Let's see what happens. But overall, I'm excited for the Lakers with Luka.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Good trade, right?
Yeah.
He's what, 25?
Obviously they're doing well, right?
Oh yeah, 25 years old, a little bit younger. Anthony Davis, great player, just can't really stay healthy. I mean, he's okay, but I don't know. I just is what it is. But okay, once again, rapid fire. Next up, we go from okay to depressing. Here we go again. The goddamn Anaheim Ducks. Just can we skip this team?
Are we going to go to the game?
I forgot about that. Oh, that's next week, and we probably don't even have seats no more. Educator night, but oh boy, I dropped the ball there. Sorry.
Okay.
At
least we got to do it.
We'll do it next year. We'll see if they have any seats for next Friday, but we'll keep you in the loop if we do or not, guys. But overall, look, the Ducks just look. We acquired Huso. He's a veteran goaltender. I like him. Okay. The Red Wings just beat it. How in the hell are you down 4-1? You come back and tie the damn game 4-4, going to overtime, and then lose 5-4.
Oh, dang.
Like, what was the point? You should have just laid down and lost. You get a head start going home. I mean, what the hell's your problem?
You better hope you're going to win.
God,
not even hope. You better make sure you win.
The Ducks piss me off in ways. You remember all that? Remember the show All That? Keaton and Kel, where they play those old men, Cletus, and I forgot whatever it was like. Oh, you make me angry in ways I don't understand. Like, that's what I feel like. Like, I get so mad. Like, gosh damn it. But is what it is. Re-signing, of course, of Oscar Donsk. And reassignment. He's head on over to the Goals. So we sent a guy down.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, well, you can go backwards if you're not that good. It's not that he wasn't that good. It's just we have others. I mean, obviously, you got Gibby. I mean, dude's a beast.
Yeah, I thought they only went back down when they're injured and they're recovering, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, well, it is. That's a case. Just because the Goals don't really have a lot of depth right now in there. And we do.
We got to go to another game of theirs, too.
I know. They're so much fun. I'm telling you guys, minor league is where it'll go.
Mm-hmm.
It's the place. It's the place. If you really want it. But right now, we got a pretty solid little roster. I mean, we suck. We're not good or anything, but what do you do? Dostal, though, and both these guys, Dostal and John Gibson, they're solid. I mean, it's been a year for us. We can't seem to do anything, right? Everything is just bad right now with the Ducks. I'm just kind of, I don't know. But I will tell you, okay, I'm still mad about that victory, but we did have a comeback victory over the Canucks yesterday. And I'm happy about this. It was 2-0 in the first period. What happens? We defeated the the Canucks 5-2. I'm still salty over the loss, but I'm happy for this victory, especially over a team like last year. The Canucks are pretty damn good. So it goes to show you the Ducks are solid. Okay, they're not horrible. We're definitely not a good freaking team right now. But I'll tell you right now, let's see. We're playing the Blackhawks, Adam's team from Chicago, on Saturday, tomorrow. Let's see how these guys do. Overall, I'm just frustrated. Very frustrated right now with these guys. Hey, the Killer Bees, Larry and Cecilia. Hey, what's going on, T5? This man, earlier, him and Martin Sandoval just had their 100th show this morning of the IE Wrestling show here on IE Sports Radio. Good 2-hour special.
Yay.
They did a great job. So 100 shows and counting. Keep it up, guys. We appreciate you for all you do. Really excited to get this man back on air with the Crescent City Connection, talking all things in Louisiana soon. So we'll be getting there. But I'll tell you, great stuff not great stuff with the Ducks, but at least I got that comeback victory yesterday is what it is. Okay, let's just keep this rolling. Let's keep the suck fest going with the team across the freeway, okay, in Anaheim. The Angels. Because they just depress me in every which freaking way. But Neto is out. He's going to miss opening day. He had surgery. It sucks. Get well soon. But okay. But we did sign Yossi Kikuchi. Don't laugh at his name. That's not nice.
I know. God forgive me.
His name is Kikuchi.
We get it.
The dude can play. I don't even care. I love him. Out of the Japanese league. Homeboy is legit. All right. 3-year deal, $63 million. My gosh. Look, Homeboy is legit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. He had combined 9-12 record with a 4.05 ERA. That's crazy. Okay, 4.5 ERA and 32 starts with Toronto. Okay, yeah, this dude, and Houston, but the dude is pretty solid. Maybe the Angels will win like 4 or 5 more games. I'm not expecting this team to win much this year.
Watch them surprise you.
Well, Mike Trout is officially no longer even the center fielder. He's going to be moving to right field. He's 34 years old. He can't stay healthy. I love Mike Trout, but maybe it's time for him to just DH. Just be the DH, bro. Just hit the ball. That's all you gotta do. David Ortiz was a DH. Okay, just for the Red Sox, one of the greatest DHs ever. Just take a back seat, bro. Take a back seat. That's okay. Yeah, cold duck, quack quack. Yeah, the duck. Yeah, we're done with the Ducks. I'm so sick of them right now. But anyway, but we'll see what happens. Okay, training. Okay, right now we got spring training. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Right now, they frustrate me. I can't really say much else, but I do know that the Angels are in dire need of something. Let's see what happens. I don't know. But anyway, guys, let's see how they do. Going into our other baseball team, we have here, of course, the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, these guys have some crazy stuff going on here. Shohei Ohtani, ex-Angel. He made his first appearance as a DH against the Angels. That's going on right now. They're playing right now, right? This moment, I have a little score update for you. It's 4-4 right now. It's tied. Angels and Dodgers in spring training, guys. It's not a real game. But hey, we'll see. I mean, it's pretty cool. Let's see what he's doing. He's DHing right now. We'll see how he does. Freddie Freeman's ankle is getting better. He's okay. He's getting better. I know
how that feels.
Ankle injury over here. Sasaki. Roki Sasaki was signed by the Dodgers this year. They are just making all the pickups.
Wow.
Japanese pitcher coming into the league, man. He's going to be debuting on March 4th, on Tuesday, March 4th. The dude is ridiculous. I mean, right now the Dodgers are just making leaps and bounds. I seriously think last year we talked about the Dodgers being World Series or bust. I feel like it's going to be the same thing again. They need to win another one back to back.
Why?
Because they got all the gosh damn talent.
I mean, obviously they're good.
They're the best.
But it can't be, what'd you say, World Series or bust? How can it be a bust?
Because they spent so much money that if they don't win the World Series, they're like a joke. Like, you don't just have all that talent and lose.
I mean, I guess I get that.
Who are you, the 2013 Lakers? I mean, I guess, sadly. But that was rough. So let's just see what they do this year. I'm excited for the Dodgers. Let's see what they can do. Really, really hoping that they can repeat, man, because they played significantly well last year and just made things happen. It was what a great year for those guys, and hopefully they can do it again. So, all right. Moving on over. Like I said, we're just kind of going rapid fire. I mean, I know it's not as rapid as we could be going, but my apologies. Moving on over now to the 2024 Los Angeles Galaxy, the champions, winning the first 1-6, you guys. Champions winning it all last year. The Los Angeles Galaxy kicked things off just a couple of days ago. Really excited for these guys. You know, the Galaxy, it's all right. You know, it was they get a loss, unfortunately, to the brand new. By the way, it's a brand new team in San Diego. I don't know if I told you, the San Diego FC, brand new men's team. The women's team, of course, getting ready to start next month. We'll talk about the San Diego Wave. Alex Morgan retiring, but they're still kicking. So, unfortunately, 2-0 loss in the opener to San Diego FC, but it's a long season. We got like, 35, 36, 37 more matches, something like that. So, you know, let's see what we can do this year. The re-signing of Zazaleta, this guy right here, Zazaleta is a beast. Good player. Let's see if we can keep things going with him. Obviously, now we are in the 2025 CONCACAF Champions League in the round of 16. So I want to see this team continuing what they've been doing. Let's get through it. Overall, guys, one game in, coming up this week. We got another one, but I'll tell you right now, I'm excited for the Galaxy. This is another team that I feel, hey, you know what? Maybe not MLS Cup champions or bust, but I feel like this team can get back into the playoffs for sure this year. They surprised everybody last year, even me. I freaked out. When we won that game, the championship, I freaked out in the parking lot of Rosati's in Temecula. We were getting some pizza, and I flipped out because we won that game. Remember? I was all screaming in the car. Yeah, parked. But anyway, it was.
Yeah. Now I remember. Sorry, it took a minute to
this woman.
take my brain.
This woman. But anyway, so I'm just saying, look, our teams have been all right. They've been okay. But of course. So anyway, with that said, you guys, that's pretty much it for the rapid fire for our teams. But that's how they're doing at the moment. We're really excited. Like us and our Storm getting ready to get underway in April. Woo, woo. Also, we got to catch one more goals game before the season's over. Because we got to catch them goals. They're a lot of fun. But the things we like to do, lots of fun. But I will say this. Coming on up. Well, actually, I got to mention one thing before we jump into our wine country tour. We tried a really delicious place a couple days ago. Accarini's Pizza and Pasta in Marietta. You guys, if you are ever in the area, the Marietta area, off of Madison, this place was freaking delicious. Mom and pop shop, they're very good.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
I really liked them.
What did you think?
Well, it's kind of funny. I was all of a sudden just like, I'm craving pasta, basically. And I was like, let's go.
Yep. I'm not one to miss pasta.
We didn't have anything to make pasta here. So, yeah. He's like, I've been wanting to try this place. And I was like, well, what is it? What is it called? Sorry, I'm already forgetting. Oh,
Accarini.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, let's go. He's like, no, we can go somewhere else. We can do a place that we probably know already. Sorry, excuse me. I was like, no. I was like, we've been saying like we want to try new restaurants, especially around here. I was like, when are we gonna have another chance to do it? I was like, let's just go. He's like, okay. He was like, let's, we got dressed really quick and
she said it.
And we went. It was the best choice ever.
They were delicious.
I got there Wow, what did I get?
Chicken Alfredo. Pasta.
Alfredo
And,
pasta, and you got, I forgot what you got.
The meat sausage pasta.
I wish I would have gotten his. Don't get me wrong, the Alfredo was really good. It was really good. But his, I feel like, had more flavor. But all of them were so good. And then they do pizza there too. So we had a bowl of pasta, and we tried their pizza too. Just one slice.
So
it's worth it.
So good. If you guys are ever in the Marietta area, like I said, we love the Twin Cities, Temecula, Marietta. They're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the Marietta in Marietta, Accarini's Pizza, pizza and pasta. Maybe they're so good. They're so good, aren't they? So there you have it. So we got through all of that, and I want to say next weekend we're gonna have some fun. We might go to the Ducks game on Friday, maybe not, but we know for sure next week on Saturday we're going to be headed back to the Old Town Temecula Theater, and we are going to be seeing a little number by the name of Rent.
Yeah.
You excited?
Oh, yeah. I'm always excited to support our city.
She was all playing the music last night for Rent. I didn't even know what that. I mean, obviously, I don't know about musicals or anything like that. She loves musicals. So that's kind of her thing. She was playing this song last night, talking about numbers and whatever. I'm guessing that's about Rent. I don't know. But apparently, what's the story about?
I forgot. But I should have had that ready. But yeah, I don't know what you were saying. Like, they live in New York City. It's just talking about like their daily lives. I remember seeing the movie one time. I was in high school when it came out. So it was in 2005. And I watched it obviously because I like musicals, but I didn't truly understand what it was about. But I think now with me being an adult and older and whatnot, I think I would truly understand it. And obviously I love musicals, so it'll be worth it.
I don't know why I put it in all caps over here, but I just did it. Whatever. But we're doing it. Maybe that's how I saw it.
They do that too.
Okay, that's what I was hoping. I think I saw it that way. But anyway, looking forward to seeing that Old Town Temecula Theater. By the way, another place, not a bad seat in the house.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I definitely like I consider that, I don't know what you would consider that, but a minor league.
Yeah.
Too, so.
Yeah. Small, condensed, intimate setting. Oh, it's the best. Those are the best places. Like, seriously, I'd do this over pro any day.
Mm-hmm.
Too many people. Like, because I consider pro like the San Diego Convention Center, like the San Diego Theater Productions. That freaking theater is huge, but there's like a ton of people in there, just squished by everyone.
Where did we see Chicago at?
That was the San Diego Theater.
San Diego, okay, that's.
And it was beautiful, really beautiful theater, awesome.
Really
but a long drive, parking, walking, even though they have a parking structure right next to it, which is really nice. But regardless, it's just. Guys, the big pro event thing, honestly, I'll tell you right now, when it comes to the quote unquote pro, and it is not quote unquote, but when it comes to like the bigger,
because they're still pros.
Well, they're pros, but what I'm saying is I consider like the San Diego Convention Center, like those plays, that's like an MLB game, or like an NFL game.
Yeah,
I don't care to ever go to those. I'll take you to those, of course, but like professional games, I don't care to go see the Raiders. I don't give a shit. I don't care to go see the Dodgers, the Angels, even though I love the Galaxy too. Guys, if we don't, I mean, like the Ducks, it's great, but getting there, they're all far from where we live. Okay. The drive is crazy enough. Okay, I hate traffic. Parking, and you got to pay for the parking. You better eat.
Park so far.
You better eat before you go. Don't you even try to eat in there. If you try to eat in there, you're going to be spending all kinds of money, okay? Don't even get a beer. Oh, for the price of 2 beers, you can get like 2 36-packs. It's crazy, you know? I mean, and then you're tired, the drive home, it's just the whole thing's so draining. Don't get me wrong, we love our sports, but when it comes down to it, guys, these minor league games are the best. Mm-hmm. And all these I'm all for the minor stuff.
I feel like it's less stressful. Like getting to and from, and obviously they can't fit a lot of people in. They can, but it's not as big as the big timers. So I feel like it's just less stress.
So support your local, even semi-pro, because I played semi-pro for a long time, semi-pro football. But support your local semi-pro teams. Support your local minor league teams and support your local like stuff like this. Like I consider like the minor league of like theater.
Mhm.
Support it. If you got a school, we saw CBU obviously in the Wallace Theater. They do their productions. We want to go see one.
I want to go see one there.
Why not?
Yeah,
You got a university near you? Why not? Support them.
because obviously we'll probably see those, students in. I mean, they're adults. I should say adults. I almost said kids. I mean, some of them are kids because they come right out of high school. But
Yeah.
anyway, I'm pretty sure we'll see them. Probably in our old town, theater or in the, bigger plays and
Mhm.
whatnot. So I mean, you're supporting them basically almost throughout their whole career.
On their way to the big time.
Mhm.
Some of them. Some make it, some won't. It's just the way it is. But at the end of the day, they still put on a good show.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty cool. So once again, guys, check them out. We're excited for Rent. We'll put it on our TikTok, Instagram, our social media next week. Again, make sure to give us a follow right here at TSCP_IESR. If you want to help support us, support our link right here. Of course, go to iesportsradio.com/the sports couple perspectives. Check out our supporter link right there. You'll see it at the top of the page. Become a supporter. Hey, $5 a month. We appreciate you. Give you a shout out. Definitely thank you for your support, helping keeping iSports Radio going, all of our awesome shows here at our network. So really quick, I know we're already, like I said, we're always prepared for an hour and a half. We only do the show once a month. Usually every third Friday. This is the fourth Friday this week. Sorry again, Slay was not feeling well last week during our break. But let's get to it. Our final 15 minutes of the show. And we are going to get to our Temecula Wine Country Tour or Winery Tour 2025. 45 wineries in 12 months. Being real with you, don't know if we're going to make that. But even if we go into next year, we still be fine, our wine tour. So
they're still fun to talk about.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Experience, the atmosphere, the wines themselves.
We had some fun. And then, by the way, if you guys want a fun wine experience, let's wine about DMV Sports tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern for all you East Coasters out there. And of course, it's an East Coast show talking all sports in the DMV, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia area. Mike Pat, the head of our blog here at iSports Radio, does some great work for us here. He has a delicious glass of wine, a tasty beer. Drink responsibly, everybody out there.
Yes, please.
But he gives a nice little, tasting and tells you all about his alcoholic beverage of the week every Saturday. The man is awesome. Definitely turned us on some good wine in the past.
Yeah.
And we got the tasting idea from him. We started out with our coffees. We'll have some more coffee tastings coming up. But right now we're on our, wine kick with Wine Country, Temecula, right here. So our Wine Country is awesome, and we want to share it with all of you out there who might be thinking about visiting Wine Country.
Yeah.
So the first one, and we have our little wheel. You'll see it in some of our our Google randomizer wheel with the wine glass, the background, and everything. And our first winery that we visited in January after our very first show back this year, Masia de Viña, woman-owned winery. Pretty cool. These guys are awesome. We went. The hospitality was incredible. I can't forget the young woman who, I don't know if she was our age or younger. I don't know, but she looked younger. She was awesome. She was incredible. Helped us out. Gave us a complimentary glass to start things off with. That was pretty cool, like an extra tasting. Gave us these little oyster crackers. Oh, They were so good. And let me tell you, I really enjoyed their wine. They had a very good, very, 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 very good selection of reds, but they also had a couple of sweets that were pretty solid.
They didn't have too many.
They didn't have too many.
I think
Cecilia,
they literally had 2.
She wasn't.
I know, and I hate that. I am low-key starting to venture out, and I think they're slowly but surely growing on me because of him. I get to try them, but who knows if I'll ever truly really get to that.
I actually, hold on really quick. I actually have a little card here from, I do. Wow. So I think.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I remember where the cards were.
I think we just forgot to ask them for a membership thing.
Yeah. So a couple of our little cards here, really cool little tasting cards here, and they wrote the wines in the back that we had. But Cecilia had more of the sweet journey. She even wrote our name on them for us. She was so nice.
Very informative too about every wine that she poured for us.
She was awesome. Wish I could remember her name now. I feel like such an idiot. But I'll tell you right now, I really enjoyed these wines. I went down like the little bit more stronger path. Cecilia had like some of the stronger tasting wines. But I'll tell you right now, it was a great experience. Overall, I believe so. The wines that you tasted here, I got some of these down here. The one I think was the Malbec. Actually, it was not the Malbec. Sorry. You had here the Sauvignon Blanc. Actually, no, that was me. Sorry. Sorry. I'm looking at the ones that I had. Okay. The NV Magrana. This is a California wine, pomegranate, blood orange, and pear type of deal. Then you went on over to then you had two different ones here, and I got like all these written down here. The white Milano, which is jasmine, apricot, and honeysuckle. That was actually pretty solid. There was some more Petite Syrah Rosé, which you really liked. You liked the other one too, the Milano, which is that was your favorite one. There was a star by it that you really liked. Coca, cherry, and strawberry jam, delicious types of tasting. I think you could continue with that one.
That one was like my all-time one, and that was like the only sweetest one that they had.
It was, and that was kind of it was good. I loved it. That was pretty darn good. Obviously we tasted each other's. The Verdelho. Of course, this is a Portuguese one. More tasting, heavier, stronger type of taste here. The Sauvignon Blanc, exquisite at this place. And look at me, I'm using big words. But it was so good. I loved it. Very strong kind of taste. The Chardonnay was incredible. I tried that as well. It was really, really good wines. I enjoyed every single one. It's not that Cecilia didn't care for them, but overall, with her tasting and her palate, I tried the Brut, I believe, as well. The Syrah, Petite Syrah as well. And then she gave me the Orquestra, and that was good. The cranberry spice, black raspberry, tobacco leaf flavor, strong. All you whiskey drinkers out there, it just overtakes your palate. Just a very good taste. I enjoyed it. So overall, these were good. Also, she has the one, the Barbera, which was really, really good. Blueberry, blackberry, pomegranate, and I can't really see what else is in there. Sorry, but it was delicious. Super good wines. Overall, what was your take on this?
I really liked everything, even though there was like only one that I truly liked. So yeah, I couldn't see ourselves getting a membership there.
Cool membership. I believe it was the same kind of deal as like some of the other ones. They have their months where you can get like 3 months or 2 months every other month. Overall, guys, if you're somebody who they don't have the sweetest wines, if you're a big sweet person, I'd still recommend trying it.
Yeah,
because there was a delicious place. Because
the experience in general was very awesome.
Very nice people. We sat in I love the inside too. It has the chimney right there. And you can see all of our pictures that we took here from back on January 18th. But man, it was awesome. Definitely enjoyed it. And they had a great scenery right next door to Cougar Winery, our first winery we ever went to a couple of years ago when we had our first vacation together. But really good place. Really cute little outside area too. Just overall, you know what? It was a good experience. Definitely loved their little oyster crackers. And that was good. So overall, what did you think?
I liked it. It
Good.
was cool.
Good winery.
And I don't know what you call the people who work there, but the servers are always, she was really nice, the one who helped us out and everything.
Yeah. Great people. They were super nice. I enjoyed them a lot. And there you go. So, all right, next up, we have Callaway. This was where the needle landed the next time around. And Callaway Winery was pretty good. Their building looks like a college. I would say it looks kind of like a college building. One of the first wineries that you see when you enter wine country to your left, if you're entering through the Rancho California side. And overall, they had a pretty good selection.
Yeah, they did.
I liked their selection a lot. It's not that Masia de Viña did not have a good selection, but Callaway did have more. They had more wines.
Yes.
And you tried some you really liked some of these ones. I remember the Bella Rosé, the sparkling ones you had, the Bella Allora, the Bella Blanc. You really enjoyed these ones. I remember she made one together for us. Awesome.
Yeah, she didn't tell us what those two were, but they were good.
The Cabernet Sauvignon, I believe, and one of the I think Bella Rosé together. Oh, delicious. Tastes like a gummy bear. It was so good. But I can't put a pinpoint on that one, so forgive me. But I remember having the Tempranillo. For me, the Zinfandel was delicious. I believe I also had that day the wild yeast Syrah, the petite Syrah was delicious. These were very good, strong palate type of drinks as well, wines. But overall, when it came to the selection of the sweets, I seriously felt like they had a solid little taste. What did you
Mhm.
think?
I really liked it. And the lady too who was helping us, very informative, very nice and everything. And yeah, overall it was really cool. And I definitely liked I liked how they have a bigger selection of sweet wine. So
Yeah, and that's just a big thing. I love it. They need to have those sweet wines. It's just what it. Once again, it's not that she doesn't like. It's just like anything else. We talk about things we like and don't like, right? She's not into the harder drink ones. She does like the sweeter ones. So once again, if you're more of a sweet person, this one's maybe a little bit more for you.
yeah.
They had some good stuff here. Now, the membership was pretty cool. They have their Legacy Club. They have their different clubs, the Precious Cargo Club. They have some different ones with all these
They have
different
like
types of
3
packages.
clubs, it seems like, that you can do.
They have now upstairs looked really cool. We didn't get a chance to go up there, but they're
No,
one.
because we're not members.
Yeah, it was awesome though. And they had a wedding going on that day too.
Well, it wasn't going on by the time that we were there, but it was about to go on.
Right, all the pictures and everything, pretty cool. Like I said, they got their own kind of deal here. They got their obviously it's the same thing with a lot of these wineries. You purchase a couple a month, and then it kind of goes into what you get. But overall, really great experience. Delicious wines. I really, really liked what they had to offer, and again, just overall, really nice experience with some very tasty wines.
Yeah.
Really like that one.
Mhm.
The next winery was awesome. Boy, oh boy, this is again on the back half of wine country. As you can see here, we do have our let me head on over here to our banner here. Taking a look at this. We have over here. So this is that back road, the furthest one to the right, the Del Porta road. De Portola, sorry, all on that back side on the right side. Okay, obviously there you go. And also, let me take this banner down really quick so you can see this pretty cool little deal here. Got the little, got this from Google, but obviously this is their website too. The wineries and how they have the winery restaurant and beer served there. Sorry, but there you go. All these deals here, pretty cool. All the wineries, all over wine country. But I will say, this next one rocked us to the core. Robert Renzoni. This place was freaking bomb. We visited Callaway on the 25th of January. It was awesome. And that same exact day, we went over to Robert Renzoni. Oh my gosh. You guys. They had these gosh damn little breadsticks with marinara. They were so good. Let me tell you right now, this place was good.
Yeah.
Robert Renzoni was a solid winery. I really love what they had to offer. They had a really good selection of wines. And I mean, I don't know. They had their different clubs. Of course, we'll get into a few minutes. But what did you like the most about Robert Renzoni?
I liked everything. They had sweet wines. They didn't have that many, but I feel like they had enough for me to be happy there.
Yeah, I mean, she had, when I talk about some of these wines, man, she had the Moscato, the La Rosa, okay? I think, let me see. Let me look at a couple of the ones that we wrote down that she had. There was one that she had, the Moscato de Asti, that I think she liked the most. The Romeo was really good,
Yeah.
Moscato. The Sparkling La Rosa was really good. I had the darker ones. Vecchio Frate, which stand, in Italian, the old friar, was delicious. The Zinfandel was good. The Concerto was delicious. Sonata. The Tempranillo was delicious. I'm sorry, the Tempranillo was delicious. I really enjoyed these stronger ones. And then we got some from the VIP club.
Only one. Not VIP. If you're a member.
Well, the member club. It was so good.
What I liked about this place too is instead of doing like the regular cards that they just chuck off, They did like poker chips.
In which we've seen before at Bella Vista
Yes,
in the
we've seen
past.
before.
But pretty cool. They are
I
pretty
like
cool.
how they did or they are doing something different than everybody else.
Yeah, and I thought it was cool too that how they do that with because they also give you different color poker chips.
Yeah.
And it depends on what you can taste with their menu. They have their different wines, obviously, the stronger, like more port type in the late harvest, obviously. They want to make sure that's limited,
Mhm.
but still good stuff there. I enjoyed it. They have some great stuff. Their back menu stuff that we got to try one of their stronger ones. Oh
And that too,
man.
you don't get to do that anywhere else.
Yeah.
They at least let you try one. And then obviously once you become a member, then you can have everything on the members list and everything else that they've added to it. So
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean, like I said, I got to try their Petite Syrah on the back. She got to try their Montepulciano, I believe. I think is
yeah.
the one you got to try. But I got to try.
Yeah, it's a dessert wine.
It
So
was
yeah.
delicious. Yeah. Once again, Montepulciano, delicious. Montepulciano, sorry. And then I got to try the Petite Syrah, the one in the back, I believe, or the Paradiso dessert wine, I believe, is what I got to try. It was so good. This place, and what I love the most about this place is, okay, let me get to their wine club really fast because they have some cool stuff. But obviously, when you become a member, you guys, they give you 6 freaking tastings a month and
No. Yeah, you're right. Number 6. I thought it was 8.
well, yeah. So, oh no, wait, no, I think you're right. I think you're right. Well, looking at their stuff here, yeah, it's incredible. They give you all of these tastings, you guys, per month. And how cool is this? Yeah, 8
There
complimentary
you go.
standard wine tastings per month. You get to go in their tasting room and everything. You guys, 8. We have not seen 8. We've seen a good amount of wineries in wine country. Never seen 8. And the crazy part about it is you get questions sometimes, or sometimes I don't want you to use all of them.
At one time, at least.
These guys, no questions asked. She also says to us, you can bring in all those people at one time, no questions asked. You can come in, us two, and bring a group of 6 people with us, no questions asked. You can have all of your tastings at one time.
And I think too, it's because that's their way of saying, like, oh yes, bring people in, let them try our wines, and then hopefully their friends or families will become members.
Exactly. And if not, maybe in the future. That's a great marketing scheme there. Not really a scheme, but it's a great marketing deal for them. I love that. And to me, I guess you can't get better. That is so cool. So Robert Renzoni, man, this is a good winery. Really chill, relax vibe there.
We wish that they sold their little little bread cracker things.
They're really good. Those
But they
little
don't.
things, I know. They're like a private company deal there. But them and the marinara sauce together, oh, so good. So loved Robert Renzoni. Okay, coming up after that, we had, a couple of them. And again, guys, this isn't saying anything bad about the wineries, but there were a couple wineries that we tried next, all right, that they weren't bad. It's just the wines were, they were good, but we liked the other ones better. The first one, Frangipani. This was, okay, look, first things first, Frangipani, beautiful place. The atmosphere, the overlooking of it's kind of like my Cougar, Masia de la
It's very
Viña.
small though. Like
Very
obviously the vineyards
small.
are big, or it's huge, the land. But the building itself where it hosts, the members and the future members, and then obviously the new people or people who are just passing by. It's kind of small, but it was still cool.
You know what? They had a solid little menu, but you got to remember something, okay? And you got to go into this with the open mind of these guys are much smaller. They've only been around for a few years from what it seems. And they're a small, intimate family business. I think the GM even told us, if I'm not mistaken, the GM, I don't know if it was one of the owners. Very nice man.
I think you're right. He's a GM.
Very nice man. He was telling us that they were trying to get to like 500 and then like kind of cap it right there for a little bit. You know what? Hey, that's awesome, or something like that. But regardless, very nice guy. Really nice that he served us and everything. But I will tell you, when it comes to the wines, I loved them because they have a great selection of reds. Oh, they have some good
Yeah,
reds.
actually, I think I tried like 2. Well, obviously, I tried all of them, but out of how many did we got? 6. 6 servings.
Yeah, and they were very generous with their
And
pours.
they did the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes. I liked 2 out of the 6 that Larry got. So,
But when it came down to it, you guys, the sweets, not necessarily
they
to
didn't have any.
Cecilia's
They don't
likings.
have any
Well, they had
other
like
than
2.
the harvest.
They had a late
Yeah.
harvest, which you liked. You did like the late harvest.
Yeah.
They had one dessert wine, their 2020 late harvest.
there you
I
go.
remember
Yeah, they
writing
had
that one
one.
down. But overall, it just wasn't your style. And that's okay. It's just, I think you tried their Grand Cuvée too and their Petite Verdot, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
think so. Yeah.
But overall, you just weren't impressed with it. And that's okay. Once again, real small, intimate place. I said the guy was really nice.
Yeah.
He was really cool. Nice man. But overall, just the experience, it's smaller. They just opened their restaurant. They're growing, and that's good. And we definitely, hey, again, try all of these wineries. Just like earlier with the books, try Fourth Wing, try the book, try whatever, but whatever. But what I'm saying is all overall, the Sangiovese, delicious. The Sangiovese, I'm sorry. The Malbec was delicious. We had the Grenache, I believe that was pretty good. That's the one that you liked, the red. The Petite Syrah, Cabernet Sauvignon, the Syrah was good. The Divino was good. So I think these were all pretty good. But overall, just the experience wasn't as great. They seemed kind of busy that day and just kind of going all over the place. Which is what it is. The man next to us too, that was talking to us about membership and everything. We're talking about the membership. It's a small membership. It's like you get like 2 every other month.
Something
2
like
or
that.
3. Again, a lot of the same kind of deal. Overall, good reds. But once again, if you are more of a sweet palate, not a lot of sweets. But if you're a red drinker, definitely worth a try, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, anything else for those guys?
No.
Next up, we went to Long Shadow. Long Shadow, we've been to before. We've been to a lot of these other wineries before. I went there to go see a Soundgarden cover band last year when it was cold. I think Cecilia was too cold. But I will tell you this. Another place, I love the scenery. Really cool. This one's more closer onto the main strip on Rancho, California.
Very country style.
Very country style. We saw some really cute Clydesdale horses. They're all happy. But when it came down to it, guys, again, if you have a stronger palate and you like some darker, stronger wines, cool. If you like sweet, another winery.
They didn't have any.
They had none, I believe.
I don't think I liked any.
Yeah, you had their sangria.
I did?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
You didn't have their sangria?
No.
I thought you had their sangria.
He never offered that one.
Oh.
He
Yeah.
was literally picking our drinks for us.
He
was super busy, and he was the only one serving.
Felt bad for the guy. There was times where I felt like, man, are we irritating him? But they were just moving so damn fast. They had 2 parties, 3 private parties, I think, at one time going on. It was a lot.
And then they closed their main
tasting room, which was kind of dumb
for wedding tours.
They should. I don't know.
It was a weekend too, so you understand.
Yeah, I just kind of wish I wanted to go inside and see the damn tasting room. It really did. But overall, look, it wasn't bad. They had some good wines. In my opinion, again, the Outlaw Red was really good. The Tempranillo was delicious. There was one that was delicious. The Ponderosa Port. Oh, man, that was good. That was the ending one. Tasted like honey. Very strong taste. Delicious. Sweeter end. But I will tell you right now, again, I think you tried the Blood Orange Muscat. You tried what is that one? The Patero one and the Cloud Peak Sauvignon Blanc. I don't know. You didn't like these. Worth a try. If you're a stronger palate drinker, yes. I'll tell you right now, that freaking port,
Oh, I liked the port.
It was delicious.
That was like the only thing I liked.
The
I
Ponderosa
totally
port.
forgot about that one.
Oh yeah, that was one that I would just want to go buy from them, just to have it, or go have a glass of that. Just there, good stuff. It wasn't bad. It's just, again, guys, just, if your palate this isn't there, it was what it is. But the week of my, actually, right after that, well, we went on over to our favorite winery ever. And I have a strong feeling this is going to stay our favorite winery ever. South Coast Winery.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just tell you right now, guys. This is the place. South Coast is delicious. You get all the wines. They're so damn good. The menu is gigantic. What else? Pour it on. What else do you love about South Coast?
Hospitality is awesome.
Oh,
They
unmatched.
all treat you like you're part of the family or friend. It seems like lately we've been meeting cool people.
I know.
Like twice that.
We've met like 3 or 4 different couples in the
Yeah.
last year, where they've been really cool. We've been hanging out, sipping, But I will say, overall, guys, I mean, the menu is just unmatched.
Yeah.
The selection of sweets, there's like 6 or 7 sweets.
No, there's more than that.
Okay, maybe like 10.
Yeah.
Diamante, the sparkling. Oh my gosh, so good. There's even ones that don't even have anymore, that they're in the grocery stores only locally, like Cali Girl. You still got to get some of that, some good stuff. They have a delicious Ruby Cuvée. They have so many great wines. The Blackjack Port is my favorite. Bellissimo. Delicious. I mean, just so many great wines. South Coast is where it's at, guys. It's going to be hard to knock off South Coast. We've been members. So far, we've been members since last year. Can you believe it? We've reached our 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
We signed up on February 24th, 2024. It is now February 28th, 2025. We've been members at South Coast for a year now.
And it's kind of funny because when we do two wineries. Well, we try 2 in one day, and then we always end up back at South Coast. So technically, we do 3.
Yeah, no, we do, and I'll tell you right now. I know, seriously, it was fun. We enjoyed going to this one though. And the hospitality is just unmatched, like she said. The wine is unmatched. It's one of the biggest wineries in wine country. If you are ever in Temecula, you guys, in wine country, this has to be one of the wineries that you try.
Yeah.
Has to be. There's other ones that we're excited for. Wilson Creek coming up. We're excited for, what's the other one? Julie's Dream Winery. It's a smaller one, but that one looks like pretty cool. Peltzer we've been to before, but we haven't really had the full tasting experience there. There's been some good places. Miramonte, we haven't had the full tasting experience there. But, just a lot of places there. Thornton, we know we've been there before. Obviously we got to put Palomar. We're members at that place too, but we're going to be doing that whole deal there soon too, and kind of giving the whole review. But overall, guys, pretty solid. So those are the 6 wineries that we have on our wine tour so far for the year. Obviously, number 6 just had to be and the reason why we went to that one in the first place is it wasn't even like on the list. We didn't even just spin the thing. We just went to South Coast because it wasn't that Frangipani and Long Shadow were bad, but it's just that there was no sweets, and Cecilia wasn't really enjoying either of them.
He was drinking most of them anyway.
I know. She was giving them to me. Then I had to freaking drink water and sober up real quick. I mean, for a while. Like I said, no drinking and driving.
Yeah, no.
Don't you dare. All right.
No, yeah, we make sure we're good before we even leave to the next one. Or it's not I would never let him.
We're there for
drink and
hours.
drive. Yeah.
We were there for a long time. But I will say, guys, we had to go to South Coast afterwards. We had to go to South Coast afterwards because realistically, guys, poor thing, I feel bad. My wife was not feeling it. She was not feeling those ones. So South Coast Winery had to be the place to get the bad taste from the other places. She enjoyed herself. We had a great time. Great people, great hospitality. Shout out to all of them, by the way. They're amazing. All of them, too. Let's see. Kevin, the manager, great guy. Josh, the other manager, great guy. Chris,
waitress.
one of the servers. Oh my gosh, Max. Nick. Big shout to all of them. I forgot the girl with the really curly hair. She's so nice.
Yeah.
She loves her hair, by the way. So
I do.
that one time she's like, her hair is so nice. Like, all of them. I can't think of all of them right now. Oh, and we're leaving you guys out. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Sorry. But you guys are amazing. Seriously, South Coast Winery is the place to be. So we're definitely excited to go back. So really quick, guys, that's going to conclude that really fast. And I know it's been coming up on 2 hours now. But last but not least, man, my birthday weekend. It was awesome. Can you believe it's been, 4 weeks ago? Yesterday or tomorrow? I think. Back on February 1st. Yeah, it was like that. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks tomorrow. My gosh. But it was a lot of fun. My mom, Jessie, came down, her fiance. We really enjoyed ourselves in Old Town Temecula. Went on over there, enjoyed 1909. If you're ever in Old Town Temecula, 1909. Oh, I had a delicious, what was it? The coffee? It had like Bailey's in it. Irish coffee. Oh, so good. We enjoyed ourselves. We went to Chubby Cheeks Meadery.
Mm-hmm.
We'll even do a show for the Meadery.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun. That'd be really, really fun this year. But big ups to Mig and Josh. They're awesome. Awesome. His parents own that place. The Meadery is delicious. So great place there. But yeah, we had a great night. Hung out there. We went. Where did we go after? I forgot where we went. Anyway,
I think we just went home.
Well, we had a great time. It was a lot of fun. We really, really, really enjoyed that. So had a great time for my birthday. Loved it. Thank you, Mom. Thank Jessie for coming on down. We really had a great time that Saturday. Had my first Saturday birthday in a long time. So it was a lot of fun. So, yeah, that was great. Love you, Mom. That was really, really great. Thank you guys for coming. Love you both. And happy that they were there. This woman here, I was happy that day. We got to enjoy ourselves. So another birthday in the books. Really excited for that one. And, well, there you have it. Can you believe that's the end of the show? With that said, guys, that's going to do it for us tonight. Nearly 2 hours on air. But like I said, hey, we're only on air once a month.
Yeah, we have a lot to get in one show.
It's not easy, guys. Not easy. But I will say, please make sure to join us for our next show. We'll be on March 21st. Oh, boy, I don't even know if we're going to be able to do that. March 21st is going to be a hard night. We might have to bump it for the week before. I didn't think about that. Because that's March Madness. And there's going to be games on right now and all kinds of it. So we might have to go on the week before, on the 14th of March. Because the 21st to 28th, we're going to have March Madness, Women's Frozen Four coming up that next week as well. Or on the 21st, the men's hockey regionals will be going on, the NCAA, all kinds of fun stuff going on, guys. So, yeah, we might have to be on the March 14th opening day. Okay.
March 14th.
So March 14th it is. So lots of great stuff coming up there. But we'll get to talk about the 12 hours of Sebring from IMSA too as well. But that was a lot of fun tonight. Glad you guys joined us, all of you tuning in on 95U tonight. So thank you guys for tuning in, being our audience. Oh, good stuff. Who knows? Will the Raiders ever be good? Probably not, but the Lakers. Will them and the Celtics be going head-to-head this year? Will the Ducks ever pull their head out of their, Same with the Angels and their next-door neighbors. Isn't that great? Will the Dodgers repeat? Will the Galaxy repeat? Will Cecilia ever like Fourth Wing? I'm just kidding. Who's our next wineries? Again, guys, make sure to follow us all over the place at TSCP_IESR. Show us some love. Big ups to our awesome sponsors, Planet Jerky. Premium brisket beef jerky. PlanetJerky.net. You want to grab it? Go take a look. Support our sponsors there. Seal the Deal Wax Seals. My beautiful wife and her awesome little wax seals for your wedding invitations, baby shower invitations, all the goods right there. Special occasions, birthday card, all that good stuff. Make sure to follow Vital Apparel. BTApparel.com is where you want to go. 15% off. Use our code IES. Also, big shout out to our newest sponsor, Raw Nutrition. Get your creatine, all your supplements, your whey protein, BCAAs, all that great stuff. GetRawNutrition.com, promo code IESR. Of course, big ups to all of you guys out there tuning in. Check us out, available all over the place, guys. Also, our website, IESportsradio.com. Become a supporter. IESportsradio.com/The Sports Club Perspective. Check us out. Become a supporter at the top of the page. And there you go. So any last thoughts, comments, anything for our listeners out there?
Thank you for watching. Your door. Thank you for listening. Take care, be safe, and stay healthy.
No drinking and driving. Stay healthy.
Please no.
Please no. We'll see you next month. I'm excited, y'all. We got ourselves another great month coming up. We'll talk about Rent. When we go see it at the Old Town Temecula Theater. Will we go to the Ducks game? We'll find out. I don't know. Plenty to come. What wineries will we visit this month? We'll find out. Again, you guys, from my beautiful wife, Cecilia, from me, your boy, Larry B. We'll see you next month. Till then, take care. And as always, God bless.